Okay, sharpening this image is a fairly simple process, fairly quick process. And if you look at this image now, we are zoomed in to about 134%, so zoomed in fairly good size. Maybe we'll back this off a little bit to about 100%, something like that. If you can get in that range, to give you the best idea of what your image will look like when it's finally finished. Okay, let's first of all again make a duplicate layer like that, and then go up to Enhance, down here to Unsharp Mask. Okay, this is what you want to use, Unsharp Mask. And you'll see that you have, it appears to have been done right away, which it has been done. The sharpening has been done on this layer right here. You can preview and move this preview around like this. You can adjust these sliders. Okay, this is where you'll make your adjustments. If I set this all the way down to 0, there's what it looks like as it is out of the, we're working with out of the camera. Okay, as I move this up, let's say to around 100%, and then set your radius to 1, and then sharpen up a little more. For this image, I think I'd like to go a little more to maybe about 150%. It takes a little bit of playing around with this. I'll go up this to about 2 pixels, and that's about sufficient. That is getting us some edge detail. I'm getting some sharp edges along the trees and so forth like that, and I'm going to say that's okay. So, and this is something, again, you don't want to overdo this. If I go way up here, you can obviously see that's going to be way wrong. So we're going to go back down to around 2, something like that. Looks good. Say OK. Now if I zoom, if I turn my eyeball on and off, I can now see the difference. And you can see a significant difference. And this looks good because the Labo tends to sharpen a little more than this. And that looks good just like that. Okay, now you can see that this is my image that I didn't make all the corrections on. The sign is still partially there, but gives you the idea of what needs to be done. And this is going to be your last step. All of your corrections need to be done. And then you do your last step of sharpening and do everything to get it sharpened. So I'm going to say that's fine like that. I can now take this layer. If I do, either I can right click on it and merge down, or I could flatten image, or if I'm just on this layer, I could do Control E as in Edward, which is a merge down. Okay, there it's merged down. Now it's been sharpened, and I'm going to save this now as a JPEG right there, and it says Hamburg 1942 sharpened. That means that's one that has been sharpened. So I'm going to save that, and that's what I'm going to work on going forward from here on out. So I've done all of my corrections, all of my sharpening. Now I'm at the point where I want to put a thank you panel on here someplace that can be included on the prints that are going to be given out as thank you prints. So we'll stop with this for now.